Welcome to What's Your Ministry podcast, an extension of McCoy Solutions University. I'm your host, Shameka, the real McCoy. I help business owners, entrepreneurs, and individual students use their God-given gifts and talents to serve in kingdom expansion. My prayer for you today is that you leave here equipped and empowered to combine your personal and professional life to speak one language, ministry, in the marketplace. Enjoy today's show. What kind of challenges are you facing in your business process? What I do believe that we can do is we can take a look at industries and we can see similar patterns of what are working in different industries. And one of the biggest things is you could start with that process, but each business is unique. Especially small businesses are completely different from larger corporations. So in that process, you could take just looking at the stats, looking at what is working, what is trending. You could start from that process, begin using those tips and tools in your business, and continue to move to grow and establish. I would highly recommend that you monitor as you're scaling. Let's just say, for example, right now, I am choosing to go live on Tuesdays as Tips and Tools Tuesdays. And as I consistently go live, I'm monitoring the process. Right now, this is a social media platform that you could use for engagement to not just engage your audience here, but the key is to engage the audience in some type of email listing, some type of branding process where you could continue to communicate with them just in case social media went down. And so you're using these tools on social media to create value, to share what are you doing in your business. And then you're measuring the success process. You're measuring the reach. You're measuring impressions. You're measuring multiple different factors to see how you should continue to grow and scale up in your business. If anyone else have any additional questions, feel free to DM me or shoot me an email at info@McCoyMarketingSolutions.com. So something that stood out to me, particularly with this title, From Trash to Treasure, was 3 words. And those 3 words are restore, rebrand, and recreate. So I'm going to break down those definitions for you today. To restore something means to put back into existence, to put back in its original state. When we are restoring something, that's what we're doing. When I think of restoring, I think of the creation. The creation is found in Genesis 1. And what happens here in Genesis 1 is that I want to pull up a few scriptures I want to highlight is that God is doing the creation process. And as he's creating here on earth, each day something is developing. It's being created. So each day, what I thought was pretty cool is that after each day's creation, the Father shared that it was good. I want to remind you guys, as you are creating in your business, as you are developing in your business, those are tips and tools and strategies that you can share so that you can remember that there is value in the work that you're doing. Remember that it is good. Sometimes we look at things and be like, oh, that's a bad decision. Or, oh, I made a miscalculated step. But in reality, it's not a bad decision. It is a miscalculated step. And you're able to take a look at what you created and recreate that thing if needed, which what happens in a rebranding process. So honestly, because we were made in the image of our Father, we have that same ability to create in our businesses. That's an amazing, awesome thing as an entrepreneur, is the ability to recreate. And so that leads to the second word in rebranding. Rebranding basically means to change or update a brand which is your products or services, and to enhance it, to restore it, to make it better. So that's a process, a development that I'm going through right now in my business. I am going through a process where the business is being redeveloped, reconstructed to restore and to bring more value into the business, and also to provide solutions to existing problems in businesses. That's another reason why you want to restore, rebrand, and recreate in your business. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It can get challenging. You can be challenged by consistently showing up in your business in the rebranding process to develop something that is going to bring value to those that are listening now, or to those that are listening later, or those that are going to watch the replay. I hope that something is said in this process where you're thinking about, hey, that's something that I could utilize and do in my business. So as you're thinking about restoring, rebranding, recreating, by the way, means to give new life, to refresh, to restore. I thought about this story, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm sure you heard this term a lot, from trash to treasure. It could be used in so many different ways. And so something that I thought about was actually a piece of furniture. Someone could be rebranding in their home, recreating, just freshening things up. You want a new touch. You want that new life to come in your business. That's what happened in the recreating process. So they take a piece of furniture and they throw it out. And that person threw that furniture out because at the time they seemed like that to them that it had any value and it was no use. So they threw that piece of furniture out to the side of the road. Coincidentally, I don't really believe in coincidence, but someone might call it a coincidence that the person driving by saw that piece of trash, what one person called trash, on the side of the road, and they looked at that and said, hey, I can see its full potential in that. I can see the full potential in that piece of furniture to reconstruct it, rebrand it, and create it into something new. What often happens is the person who could see an old piece of furniture into something new, restored into something new, while it yet still looks like trash, it takes something called vision. And you have to have vision in your business to move from a process where you're restoring, rebranding, and recreating and redeveloping. You have to have vision. That's the main tool here that I wanted to share with you guys. You're moving from a mindset as in this is not bringing value. This is not bringing value, honestly. And you're moving from a mindset as it is. And how can I rebrand, restore, recreate the value in the business so that it can be used to solve problems and create solutions? Hits the name of my business, McCoy Marketing Solutions, that it can provide solutions to those that's coming along looking for it. And so that's an incredible thing, you guys, is to have vision in your business. And that's something that I assist with in business. Is I'm here to help you guys to be a guide, not to be the hero. I'm here to help you guys bring that value in your business, to assist with creating vision to purpose, you utilizing digital marketing. That's a tool that I use. And I also utilize this story brand concept, a story brand concept coming to you guys to think about this process. So something I want to kind of close or kind of transition in the conversation some is that I want you guys to think about this. Think about, can you see trash as treasure? If so, you definitely have vision, and that's a good thing. You need vision, passion, purpose. You need all of those things to build and to grow a business. Those are secret sauces, I might say. Those are the tips and tools that you need to grow in advance to move forward in your business. You need to have vision. And you need to have passion about what you're talking about, also about what you're doing in your business and all of the stages and all of the processes. So I want to remind you guys that as you are creating products, as you are creating and developing, think about those words. Hope that those words encourage you guys to rebrand, restore, recreating. Think about that you're bringing life into something that was once old and now becoming new. And basically the secret sauce to do that is you have to have vision. I brought up the analogy of a piece of furniture in your business. Seeing it as a piece of furniture, oftentimes when we get ready to redevelop in business and restore, we throw things out, toss it to the curve. And actually we could take, if we have vision, we could take vision and take something old and restore it where it actually becomes better than its original state. And so those are three highlighted words that I want you guys to remember is rebranding. When you're associating things with rebranding, think about restoring, recreating, and rebranding in that development process. Something I want to kind of move towards in the closing. From trash to treasure, another thing that I think about is that in my business, I actually consider clients to be jewels. That's why all of the products, like the marketing plan products, are named after jewels: pearl, ruby, and diamond. And those are marketing packages directly related to a management level for small businesses and startups. That's the pearl. The ruby level is more of a corporate level, and the diamond package is more of an executive level. And when you think about the process, I'm just going to use quickly an example of a pearl. Think about the process of how a pearl is developed. A pearl is developed by irritation in the sand. It becomes irritated. Think about that in your business, is that oftentimes it doesn't always feel good in the development process. And that irritation, if you stay consistent with it, to iron out the kinks, to continue to move forward, if you stay consistent, that it's going to develop into a pearl, which is a precious jewel. And honestly, that's how the name became in existence in the pearl process, which is the startup process in our business. We're irritated by different things that do occur, and you have to continue to move forward in that process to produce something of value, which moving from that process from trash to treasure. So keep those things in mind. Definitely stay connected with us. There's some more fun things that are coming out in business. I'm going to be showing up with you guys here on Tuesday. Is the goal to deliver tips and tools that you could utilize in your business. Today, remember the process. Remember changing your thinking process. Don't be so quick to throw things away when you consistently haven't tested the market to see is it working. When you consistently haven't showed up in your business to work that process out. So think about, in considering when moving from trash to treasure, think about those three words, which I'm going to end with you today. Restore is what rebranding is all about. Rebranding a product or service and recreating something. That's amazing, guys. I hope that I shared something today that was of value to you guys, that you're able to hit that button, hit the replay, listen to it again, pull out some nuggets, and then just stay connected with me. Click the link in the bio. I would love for you guys to join our newsletter. It's called the Good Newsletter, and I'm sharing tips and tools, strategies you can use on Tuesday. Also, we'll be showing tips and tools on Marketing Mondays, and I'll be sharing some nuggets in those newsletters that you could use to assist and grow and advance your business. Again, I just like to say thanks. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. And this is Shameka the Real McCoy with McCoy Marketing Solutions signing out. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for listening to another episode at What's Your Ministry podcast. Don't forget, real ministry goes beyond the Sunday morning podium into our everyday lives. Connect with us at McCoy Solutions University and at McCoy Solutions _ on all digital platforms. Have a blessed day.